it's about color. Because when it comes to color, it's a broad category. So we're going to receive it today, and it will be real talk, no fluff. So today's question: how do I find the right colors for myself without, that's the key here, a professional color analysis? Well, there are many ways that we can do that. But let's start off with the basics. I like to say, let's go back to the beginning, the birth, the basics, the beginning seeds of where we. Joy Ruffen, Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth. Well, hello, my League of Eagles. Welcome. I am Joy Ruffen, and I'm here to take you on a journey where power, equality, and divine femininity, style, and truth, big time truth, intersect. We all seek truth, love, and beauty, and through these weekly conversations, I'm going to share insights, perspectives, and mindset shifts that will ignite, inspire, and impact your leadership and signature style through the lens of the divine feminine. And as your minister of enlightenment, awareness, and awakenings, my mission is to guide you in owning your power, breaking free from the old programming and conditioning that most of us have been embodied with. Some of us can't admit it. And we're going to deal more with the feminine energy, one that is not about the conditioning and sexualizing, being objectified and marginalized, as so many of us have been, but about strength, intuition, and the authentic beings that we are. And we're going to focus on a whole new type of divine femininity, which encompasses the divine masculine, because both genders have both. I lovingly call it the two B's and the V, and I'll be talking a lot about that as we get going. This is like an introduction to you and my Eagles. What I'm going to be doing is like every week sharing with you different things, topics that all relate to your signature style, your image, appearance, and all of that. But it's going to be about power at the top of that umbrella. And it's going to be about femininity and freedom and equality, diversity, all of those good things that give us the timing that's right for us now. And a lot that I'll be sharing with you, some of you will turn away and you won't stay, but that's my calling, because I've decided that politically correct and always being right and having everyone under your umbrella, it doesn't work. So we're going to dive into what's needed right here and now. And some of the topics that I'll be talking and sharing with you each week will be repetition. It'll be repeating over and over with a different take. And what we're going to be talking about today is a question that I get all the time. I think it probably, when it comes to signature style, might be the top. It's about color. Because when it comes to color, it's a broad category. So we're going to receive it today, and it will be real talk, no fluff. So today's question: how do I find the right colors for myself without, that's the key here, a professional color analysis? Well, there are many ways that we can do that. But let's start off with the basics. I like to say, let's go back to the beginning, the birth, the basics, the beginning seeds of where we need to all go, because color matters more than you think. And that's why I get the question so often. It isn't just about looking good. It's about being seen, truly seen, in styles and colors that speak before you do. And when you wear the right ones, you don't just feel better. You are bolder. You're discovering your secrets to the perfect color palette for you. And when you begin to do that with all the information I'll be sharing with you, after a while, you won't need a color analysis. And by the way, I decided to wear navy because you decide on the colors that are best for you. And when we talk about power and colors, can't get away from black and navy and sometimes gray, but that's going to be another conversation. The truth about colors, well, it's not that all colors love you back. You might start off as I did, loving colors, still do, all colors, but all colors will not love you back. So our assignment, that homework is always involved. I love it. And I hope you'll be into homework when you're 99 and 100 plus 99. But the right colors adorn you just in the right way. They return to you something that you really seek, to be seen, heard, and valued. They bring you the harmony and they highlight your features and elevate your energy. Color is your silent signature. And when it's done right, it resonates to the core of you. And after you begin to play around and dance around, I love to dance, you're going to find that colors really speak to the essence and the core of you. Now, let's talk a wee bit about color and the seasons. One of the things that I bring into the equation, which is somewhat new, but not really, I bring in the gems, the stones that are equated or aligned with the seasons. So when you work with me, you will learn about spring, which is opal, the opal stone. When you think about it, you can kind of figure out why, the different gradations and shades and all of that. Summer is sapphire. I'm going to leave a lot of this to your imagination. And there's so much that I can share with you when we get to know and work one-on-one with each other. Autumn is topaz. Winter is diamond. Now, before I go any further, let me share this with you. Colors, you'll get one main category. Almost every stylist that you work with maybe will put you into one concrete category, which is a good thing. But after you learn to dance and play around a wee bit, you can segue into another category. Yet you'll know your major colors and how to segue into different gradations, the tones, the hints, the shades, and all of that color. The seasonal palettes are a beautiful starting point. Your season reveals the tones that flatter you most. Isn't that what you want? Discovering yours is the first step to building a wardrobe. Here comes my favorite word again. I love this word because we're in the casual, easy, simple, effortless mode now. And it will become effortless for you. Here is a wonderful seed to leave you with. And that's this, the at-home test. Natural lighting, daylight, a good 3-way mirror, and a few color tops that you're going to put across you. You remember, and back in the day when Momsy would take us shopping and throw something across us and say, that's okay. The same happened at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Not that they were titles for this, but this is what happens. This is what most people do with color. It's so much more than that. But it's a seed, it's a beginning. When colors light you up, you'll begin to know it. You'll see the hair color. And by the way, there's some basics that we won't go into here, but those are the clues for you. From there, you start to notice and build on your power colors. You begin to build your wardrobe. I love the word build. You begin to build, blend, and balance out your power colors. The color palette that works for you, that lifts your mood and boosts your energy, that gives you that glow every time. And contingent upon your mood and how you are at that point in time and where you're going and what you're going to be doing, you'll get to know that. Because once you know your seasons, you begin to transform your closet. You hold the key right there. That's one of the major keys. There are 5, and there are more, but they all kind of blend together. But there are 5 major. You'll begin to curate your wardrobe with intention. Color by color, season by season, gem by gem, GEM. Subtly getting dressed becomes joyful, not stressful. Your palette is your power. So get to know it. Let it guide you home to your signature style. Remember this, I leave you with this seed. It can be one of your best, and I do mean, I have something here I have to get rid of. It will become your best calling card. Don't you like calling cards? Everybody needs a good calling card, and you will have one. You will have one that really speaks to you. Well, the time flies here. It's over. But I hope today's insight sparks something within you because it's your journey. And it's your power and it's your time. And each week when I bring you more wisdom, lots of fun and playfulness and lots of love, always reminding you this is so important. Because as I get more and more into these talks with you, I'm going to go into deadly areas that many of you might, depending on how brave and courageous and knowing you are, you might run away. But the playfulness and the love that I bring you, because you are the front runners, you are the pioneers, the trailblazers, you are the new examples, setting the examples for others. And your wisdom and your love is needed now more than ever. So let this be your mantra. It's mine. All for one and one for all, especially as it relates to us females. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions, what you'd like more of or less of, and your insights, the good, the bad, and the so-so. I love the so-so because again and again and again, I hope you don't get tired of hearing it because I don't get tired of saying it. We don't do ugly here. We see options, we see possibilities. We said, oh my goodness, yes. So until the next time, stay bold, stay radiant, stay courageous, and stay your best self. Be the best you always, keeping that sparkle in your heart. My eagles, my League of Eagles, sending you much, much love from my heart to yours. All the best. Cheers.